Travis, Peter put on sex music and I'm kind of uncomfortable.
Good.
Travis, Peter put on sex music and I'm entirely comfortable.
Travis, I guess I put on sex music and I'm aroused.
I almost actually saw Peter's penis yesterday.
I almost saw Ben's.
Actually, I would have tried to find Peter's penis.
Same.
So, Mike, truce?
Yeah. Well, hello and welcome. Now that we've been a friendly neighbor.
Did we get that?
Peter, yes, we did.
God.
That's recorded until the end of the chat.
Dear God.
Production brought to you by Questa.
No.
We're gonna play some Magic before Dungeons and Dragons today. So this is gonna be fun, and exciting. I am the Spider-Man Matt here. Dom is the
D&D Matt.
Ben is the
Merman.
and then Mike is
my zombie dragon.
Zombie Dragon. Today I'll be playing Rondiss, Rage of Ancients. It's pretty much a Gruul deck.
I'm going to be joining you on the Gruul occasions, playing Kibo, Uktabi, Prince, Monkeys, Bananas, Burr.
Win in Seri, kitty cats and doggies. Cute things.
And Galadriel, or as Peter likes to call her, the bitch.
I don't like to call her, it's just how it is.
I won, so I'm starting. Gavany Township. Go ahead. And go ahead.
Ben
Mike.
won, so yes, he
Yeah.
started.
We
Well,
just
Peter
established
still
that.
What was that?
While Peter still sucks.
Well, I had a no hand play.
He's
No land.
close.
Because you drew a hand.
I got land, but everything else was I needed the other color. So no
Scattered
land.
Groves comes in tapped, and then I'm gonna cast it.
Now we're gonna wait, and now we're gonna patiently wait.
Not so much.
Peter's stuck with that hand.
Okay,
now.
no, I can actually play this.
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, draw.
Turn on Soul Ring.
Oh, I wish.
Okay, thank God.
Mountain pass.
I will draw. I'm going to play a Temple of Abandon, and it's battlefield tap, and I will scry 1. And I will pass the turn.
We
Keep that on top.
unclaimed territory. Going to choose me kitty cats. Tapping to for a helpful hunter. When this creature enters, I draw a card. Go ahead, Mike.
So hopefully you guys do like the jazz music.
He's just a little guy.
Do you like jazz?
I like it. And for those of you who've been playing with us,
I'm
I
gonna
got
do
some
a
new
forest.
Yu-Gi-Oh dice.
Then I'm
That
gonna
is
tap
going to be lovely.
2
to fancy.
for my Botanical Brawler. It enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it.
It's like,
And whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on another permanent that I control, if it's the first time 1/1 counters have been put on that permanent this turn, I put an additional 1/1 counter on Botanical Brawler. And then PT.
Something like that. Tap up, keep draw. Force, tap 2. Kalahad, Arrow of Keld, PT.
untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Forest. And tap 2. For, as Peter calls it, the Rampant Regrowth.
Yeah, here we go.
Look for a basic, put on the battlefield, tap and pass.
There we go.
Got me a Forest.
Gotta get my colors situated.
Cool. Speaking of which,
There
I'll,
we go.
I'll see it and match it.
Copier. Guys, he's copying me.
I am.
Hold on, wait until I do it.
Well, that turned.
Look, we're doing some jazz today, okay?
Go ahead, Mike.
So they tried to get into frame.
Untap up, keep your row. I'm gonna play an island, then tap all 3 for my Broker's Ascendancy enchantment. So at the beginning
That's
of
fun.
my end step, I put a 1/1 counter on each creature that I control, and a loyalty counter on each planeswalker I control.
Two.
1/1.
1/1.
I've got my foot up my ass.
I put up my ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hanging nuts.
And then at my end
Yep.
step, 1/1 counter on Botanical Brawler.
I decide to ramp before getting a creature out, and then everyone says, "Hey, pick on the guy with the no creature."
Mountain. I'll tap 3 for Dragon Sword.
What?
When it enters, put a counter on a gold counter on it. Sorry, whenever a dragon enters, my bad. Then I can remove a gold counter, draw a card, or add any mana. So I had.
Or so you can remove a gold counter to draw a card, or you can tap it for a mana.
Words.
He went a little fast there.
Lies.
I was like, that does way more than that, bud.
You know what? We'll go for the fun. of it.
Peter
Down
has
two.
stroke.
I'll flip. In combat, I'll do that, and then it goes away in Q2. When don't I have stroke at this point?
Top 3. Kibo, Uktabi Prince.
Hey-o.
He's a 2/2. I can tap him, and we all make bananas that can tap for either, or you tap and sack it to add either a red or a green, and you gain 2 life. And then whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control that's an ape or a monkey. Whenever he attacks, defending player sacrifices an artifact. I am going to play Forest as my land for turn. And I'm going to tap that Forest for Commune with Nature. Look at the top 5 of my library. I may reveal a creature card from among them and put it in my hand. The rest go on to the bottom of my library in any order. 1, 2,
That's
3,
dangerous.
4, 5. And I am going to reveal Gogla the Titan Imp.
Of course.
Big ol' monkey boy.
Monkey boy.
And the monkey boy will go to my hand.
What does he do?
You will see later.
Oh, we get
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I know, I'm fucking with you. He's a 7/6 for 6 mana. Whenever he enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature I don't control. Whenever he attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment targeting player controls. I can pay 1 and a green to return target human I control to my hand, and he gains indestructible till end of turn.
And he's a 6 come out?
Yeah, he's a 6 mana. I only got 4. That's it.
Cool.
Well, until you do next turn. Kibo and then...
Kibo still only gets me to 5. If I have a land in my hand, it gets me to 6, or if I top deck a land.
Planes.
That doesn't mean you want to play him right away, though.
Correct.
I got all colors. 1, 2, 3.
So elves, monkeys, dragons, and cats and dogs.
We also had tribal.
Yeah.
Descendant's Path. At the beginning of my upkeep, reveal the top card of my library if it's a creature that shares a creature type with a creature I control. I may cast it without paying its mana cost. If I don't cast it, put it on the bottom of my library. Well, that's fun. I'll pass.
Debit 0.
Oh, I thought you would.
Oh, he's getting the bananas ready. Wait, do we have any real bananas? That'd be even funnier.
No, unfortunately.
Darn.
That's why I'm trying to divvy it up to semi-match the commanders. So that. Oh, never mind. That one has Neon Cat, so you'll have the Neon Cat sleeve since you're playing Cats and Dogs.
Yeah.
It's this one.
You get over there, Mike?
Yeah, just trying to figure out what to do with all this.
With all this mana!
No, that 3 whole mana. I'm going to do Kellen Joins Up. It's a legendary enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I can exile a non-land card with mana value 3 or less from my hand. And if I do it, it becomes plotted.
Ooh.
And then whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a 1 counter on each creature I control.
Yeah,
Echo.
ads.
So I'm going to plot my Glyph Elemental.
Echo, stop.
And
That was a shot. We got some jazz in the beginning, guys.
Can't skip the ads.
Nope, you can't. Unless you pay for it.
Yeah.
Want a taste of the ads?
Deal. Instead of liking,
I'm
do you like
gonna
ads? Do you like?
at the end step, put a 1 counter on
Do you like ads?
Oh.
Damn brawler.
Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go ahead and cast my commander. Rondus. Whenever he does damage, I create a 4/5 red and green dragon spirit creature token. With whenever this creature deals damage, sacrifice it. Whenever I roll 1 or more dice, I mean, hey, have Rondos deals 1 damage to itself. Since it is a dragon, I get a weak gold counter.
Woot.
But
Combo.
since people still have things out, I think I'm just going to sit back and relax.
Untap. I'll keep draw.
Just pretend we're playing more jazz music.
Does that change anything? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm gonna try and sit.
Before we could go.
Oh, I could do that. So I'm gonna play a force as my land for turn, and we're gonna hit a juicy 5 for a primal vigor. So if one or more tokens would be created, that twice that many are created instead. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature, twice that many are put on instead. So that does apply for everyone.
It's a doubling season for everybody.
It's a doubling season for everyone. So
I like and hate that.
it's you'll benefit, you'll benefit, you'll benefit. And speaking of which, everyone gets a banana.
Not just one banana. You get 2 bananas.
Correct. So remember the kindness I am showing you now, and please spare me as I am open.
Maybe.
Please, I'm letting you do your thing. Once you ping him, you can
Yeah,
get.
but you're also helping them.
I'm helping everyone.
Yeah, you know how we help in America?
We could go off
Nope.
on that conversation,
Nope.
but we're not going to go there. That's not this show. That's not that kind of show.
Let's see.
All right.
What show it
What
is?
we gonna get? Land. Crap.
It could have been like it's a dragon show. It's
I
like,
had a lot of things I wanted to say, but
Something
You don't say
that,
them.
a lot of things are going to get us canceled.
Yep. Yep.
we won't know until we try.
No, don't
No,
try it.
I know, and I'm not going to try.
Like, don't try it.
As a reminder, you can sack your banana for either a red or a green mana, and you gain 2 life.
Yep.
I get 1/1 counters, but that's just a me thing.
Yeah. Commander's out. And I'll just pay the 2 for Swiftfoot Boots.
Go, Mike.
Alright, untap up, keep draw.
Ben used a general passing of the hand without the verbal confirmation, as Mike was not paying attention to Ben whatsoever.
Next time, it's back
Norwood
in.
Falls comes in
Oh
tap,
my.
gain a life.
Cheater.
Yep. Then I'm going to tap all 5 with sacking my bananas.
Thank you.
You
That
can
will,
put it off to the side.
that will put full 1/1 counters on my boy, because I get 2 1/1 counters per.
Cast my commander.
Kill with fire.
My commander enters the battlefield. It's a legendary creature, so I get to put a 1/1 counter on each creature that I control,
We may be here a
which
while,
means
guys.
2. So 2 on botanical, 2 on my commander. First time 1/1 counter will put on this creature, so my botanical brawler gets an additional 1, which thanks to that, it's an additional 2.
You're welcome. We're just spicing it up today.
Yep. And you know what? I'll actually just keep everything the way it is. And then at the end step, everything gets +2/+2.
Right, and tap upkeep. Draw. We'll do Temple of Fosgod.
Whoop.
Go ahead. We'll do 3. And mainly because I think this is the smartest move for me. Because the start of it really doesn't matter. We're going to do Maddening Hex on Ben.
What do?
Whenever Maddening, so it's attached to it. Whenever Ben casts a non-creature spell, I roll a d6, and then Ben takes damage equal to the dice roll. And then after that, it goes to a random opponent.
Sexy.
Which, since that deck is mainly creature heavy, from what I remember of it. But again, it's gonna bounce between the 3 of you.
Yeah.
So after that, I think I'm just going to. No. You are open.
Remember what I've given you.
And I will give back with a lovely ouchie.
If
you.
okay, I'm like, I swear to God, Peter, don't make
That was nice. You let me have my commanders. I didn't swing.
untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna tap 4 for a Drum Hunter, 2/2 Human Warrior Druid. At the beginning of my end step, if I control a creature with power 5 or greater, I may draw a card, and I can tap it for a colorless.
Ooh.
It's a nice little way of card draw in this deck, which is nice. I'm going to sack both of my bananas, gaining 4 life. Float 2 green and a third for a cultivate. I'm gonna go look for a mountain and a forest. The mountain will go on the battlefield tapped, and the forest to my hand. That did not go as smooth as I was expecting it to. It's fine. I'll finish shuffling that in just a moment. Gonna play the mountain as my land for turn.
The mountain?
Sorry, the forest is my land for turn. I don't fucking know what I'm doing anymore. And then I'm going to tap Kibo for another round of 2 bananas for everybody.
So wouldn't that be 4?
No, so it would be another round of 1,
yeah,
but it's
I
giving
have
another
4.
round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have 4.
Yeah.
So yes,
So-
your math was correct, but
My mouth was correct.
your thought process was a little skewed.
Okay.
That has summoning sickness. I cannot attack, so
Before your end step,
now
unless you're gonna cast a spell.
go ahead.
Okay.
I thought about it, but I'll
What's your
pass up.
cat over there?
There's a 4/4 and a 1/1.
4/4. Yeah, and then your stuff.
So this is as I'm moving an end step.
Yeah.
Okay.
So main phase 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 1. I'll crack one of these for a red.
2 1 counters.
2. And then I'm gonna cast Breast Weapon. It deals 2 damage to each non-dragon creature.
In response, then, since we're going to be assholes,
Hits also.
I'm going to sack 1 banana for red and tap a forest to Abrade Destroying Dragon Horde.
In response, because I love this now, I'm going to
Since we're being jackasses and destroying my card draw.
sack 2 for 2 reds, and then Temple. I'm going to cast Will's Reversal. Choose target spell ability with 1 or more targets, roll a d20, and add the greatest power amongst creature I control. So add 5.
Did you have the 4 life to yourself instead of
Oh.
Peter? I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, something's not right there.
Can you
It's okay, I
look
forgot
over
to
my
add my
dice
life.
tray in my DM section and just
Okay.
grab a d20? Perfect. Alright, so I mean, choose a new target for this spell ability, and then I get to copy it if it's a 15 plus. So this is a +5. So we
6.
11. So I may choose a new target for that. Is it enchantment
Wait.
or artifacts?
Does this 3 damage
Wait.
to target creature or destroy target artifact?
Peter, it is a 6.
Yeah, +5.
Okay.
It still isn't. It doesn't change the effect
Okay.
because it's only on a
And
15 or higher that he gets the ability.
And
Okay.
plus minus ability. You take 1, I'll get Dragon Spirit. Since the only other artifact out on the field is unfortunately Ben's Boots, I'll target the Ben's Boots.
So I'm losing a good chunk of everything.
You have the Boots.
No, I lose
and
my
then-
hat
and then your
too.
board wipe's gonna happen.
Well, I also lose my creature.
So what, 4 damage?
No, just 2. 2
Okay.
each non-dragon creature.
Drum Hunter goes to the graveyard. So I don't get my card draw, and I target Peter for the rest of the game. That's it.
Boogie.
You done?
Yeah.
Keeper of Fables.
What?
That I can cast.
It was
Yay.
a smart move to do.
I just want card draw.
I know, but it was a smart move to do on my part.
I just want cards.
We all just want cards.
Exactly! And you've ruined that for me.
Keeper of
I
Fables.
also ruined it for myself a little bit.
And now I must kill you.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was...
Oh, I got you.
Thank you.
There you go. I love that. Okay. Draw for turn. Forest. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
3.
everybody in the household. Oh,
Pay 3
Come on,
for
Jack.
Miri Weatherlight Duelist. Because we're in Seri, I get 2 more. I get 2 more doggies.
Look at that.
3/2 with first strike. Whenever she attacks, each opponent can't block with more than one creature this combat. As long as Miri is tapped, no more than one creature can attack me each combat.
Roughly about here is my playing field. I guess I can scoot a little more.
Right now, all about I can do is just keep things up. Because you've got blockers, you're not worried about you. And Dom's being like targeted like crazy. So
He's not being targeted.
I am being targeted like crazy.
I didn't target you. I targeted the
Mike, go
board.
ahead.
Alright.
Right, folks. False statements.
It's not false.
Alright.
Well, tell them stop lying.
Tap 4 for Map of the Frontier. Search my library for 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield, tap and shuffle. Or deserts. If I really wanted a desert.
Damn it, Ben. I just needed you to play a non-creature spell. But I'm like, oh yeah, that deck has plenty of non-creature spells in it. Ben would be excellent to start it off. I was sadly mistaken in my choice.
You ain't getting anything out of me.
And then it just stays there. It's fine.
Alright, and then
And then
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here.
I got chumps, Ben got chumps, Tom got nothing. If you want to.
Botanical Brawler will go to Peter.
Okay, I'll block it with a spirit.
It has trample.
Okay, I'll block it with a spirit.
Okay.
Doesn't change the block.
What's the trample?
It's a 10-10. 10-10 with trample.
Actually.
oh,
In response, I'm going to tap, remove a gold counter, draw a card, and then I'll double block.
Okay.
So 10 power total. And then I will only lose 2. And then I'll give him a spirit. That's
So
what
it dies?
Yep.
Okay.
you get 2 spirits.
Oh yeah, I get 2 spirits. Oh yeah, I should have had 2, but that's not my fault.
Primal Vigor, ladies and gentlemen, changing everyone's play patterns.
No. They're going to be passive as fuck. You're going to pity
No.
me, and then I'm going to die first. It's not changing the pattern, it's just making them be more passive.
I'm saying in terms of like what people are doing in terms of tokens and
Nice.
random counters, because it's accelerating it, so people are going to be more aggressive.
And
If I had $1 for every time that should
two more
happen.
1/1 counters on
Exactly,
creature.
should happen. But I am going to force the issue here in about 5 seconds.
Bet. I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm
Okay.
fucking dry.
Actually, that's what. Wait, untap upkeep. Draw. Ooh. Just because it's gonna be funny as hell, Rogue Passage. I'll go ahead and remove a counter. 1 minute. Draw a card.
I have just my commander. That's it.
I am. Let's see. 2, 3. I'm going to play Recollect. I'm going to return target card from my graveyard to my hand. And it's going to be Will's Reversal. And I will tap 4 Explosion and Vegetation. Search my library for 2 basic land card, put them on a VO tap, and then shuffle. Other than that, I would keep 2.
Untap. Draw. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Casting Kogla.
Hey yo.
Cast the giant boy I revealed earlier. When it ETBs, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. What are your boys?
5/4s.
I'll kill one of them.
Okay.
Gonna tap Kibo. Everyone can make 2.
Okay. That all you got?
No.
Do better.
I'm about to.
Do
I'm
better.
gonna sack 3 bananas. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fade from history. Each player who controls an artifact or enchantment makes a 2/2 creature, 2/2 green bear creature token that destroy all artifacts and enchantments.
Yay.
I got no responses.
Any response, Ben?
Not really, no.
Any response?
I'm tapped out, my guy.
I'm still asking. It doesn't matter. You have 3 bananas.
I do.
You've got 3 mana, so especially in our colors.
So, ooh. No, because it would be funny if I copied it.
And then just
It just did it again, but then fuck you. Because it does get rid of your
yeah,
shit.
it's destroy all
Yeah.
artifacts and enchantments. It's a
I'm good.
okay. So
In response, though,
To
So
I
what?
will to destroying all the
So
artifacts
is
and enchantments.
Is it after the resolve?
Well, in response to
The cast.
the cast, I'm
Okay.
going to sacrifice my 4 bananas.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
6, 8. So if I can get a total on the amount of artifacts that were destroyed, that'd be great.
Do you gain something for it?
1/1 counters because
Yeah,
my
he's
commander.
still getting the counter, so
It's not going to be double the counters, but it's still going to be counters.
Oh, because if as long it
Whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into the graveyard from the battlefield,
Got
put a
it.
1/1 counter on each ape or monkey you control.
Okay, got it. In that case, yeah, I'll sacrifice the 3 reds.
I might as well cash in
So,
my
okay,
bananas
so
for
Let me
green.
hold on. Let me preface this. If you sack it right now, I still have Primal Vigor on the stack. I'm going to be getting 2 1/1 counters for everything you sack right now. If you hold off and just let the board wipe happen, Primal Vigor will not be on there, so I'll only get 1.
Yeah.
So either if you want the life gain, I'll get 2 1/1 counters per. If you are okay with forsaking the life gain, then I only get 1. Either way, I'm still going to get a 1/1 counter for each artifact that is blown up.
Yeah, no, in that case, I'm just gonna put my total here. I won't sack.
Okay? Not sacking.
I'm still sad.
Okay, so you're
So you
sacking
have-
4.
You,
So that gives me
you help
8.
me, I help you.
Gives me 8.
Not really helping.
No sack.
All your shit's gonna be blown up.
No sack.
Yeah.
Gives me 6. No sack for 3.
Correct.
You're the only
Cool.
one that makes a token creature out of it, or
Each player who controls an artifact or enchantment makes a 2/2 bear creature token.
So we all only get 1.
So everyone will
we'll get 2 from Primal Vigor.
it'll yeah, because it's still out because it's create then do it. So you get 2
I
2/2s.
need my enchantment.
I have 2 Tuesdays.
Okay.
So,
I get that one.
I'm using my cat piece as bears.
I'm using my
Okay.
ape as a bear. 2 2/2s.
The pink one is the one
12.
that works.
So I'm getting 17 1/1 counters going on Kogla and 17 1/1 counters going on my commander.
Where? 2.
And then bye-bye enchantments.
And then bye-bye artifacts and enchantments.
Yeah, man.
This is just the amount of 1/1 counters on them. So Kogla is now a 24-23, and my commander is a 31-31. And I have 2 2/2s in a dream. I'm a bigger dead. With that, I will pass the turn.
Just out of curiosity, does the big untapped monkey have trample?
Nope. No trample.
Neat.
Just some big ass boys of, hey, please stop swinging at me.
Neat.
No.
Look, at least now I have an insurance policy
No,
of,
you don't.
hey, fuck
I'm
you
still gonna
for
hit
now. I know you are. And I'm still going to
I'm
block
not
it.
scared of that.
I know you're not.
Cool. But guess what? Swing at them, I'll give it rogue sausage. What? Either you guys kill the shit, or I'm gonna have to give it rogue sausage and then have it hit you. Incentives. 2. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Welcome to the politics of Commander, my friends.
I mean, it's also Gruul deck, so
Gruul decks go burr.
what do we do? Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I will play Renewed Solidarity when this enchantment enters creature type. I still got more cats than dogs. Anyway, so creatures I control of the chosen type get +1/+0 at the beginning of my end step for each token I control of the chosen type that entered this turn. Create a token copy.
Ooh, synergy.
Damn.
Right now that doesn't give me any
Correct,
anything.
but you're still building up to it, which is nice. 5/4.
5/4.
That's about it.
You've got the engine,
and
you just
two
need the guys.
bears.
I have 2/2/2 bears and a giant ass ape. Ass ape. That was fun.
You know, it'd be funny if I got Breath's Weapon back instead. So, okay, everyone gets bears and a death.
No, it was reverse. It was the smart move, though.
Okay.
In Gruul, we need counter spells.
Oh. Well, it's funny because it's not really a counter if they change the target.
It, depending on what it is,
Yeah.
I mean, because that's what happened for that. Well, it's more than a counter.
Yeah, it's
Is
like,
it-
nope.
Yep. The gears are turning.
Let's see how aggressive he's going to be.
Okay. 2 dogs to Mike. 2 dogs to Dom.
Okay.
And then Mary and the bears to Peter.
Yeah, call it.
So, you can't block with more than one creature this combat.
Okay.
Mary also has first strike.
I know.
So
is it just the attacking player, or any person cannot?
each opponent can't block with more than one creature.
Good to know.
Alright. Oh, Mike, you're up. You have the.
I will block 1 dog then.
I will
Okay.
block 1 bear with my bear.
Okay,
I will block a dog with my bear.
cool. So 1, 1,
5.
and then 5.
1, 2.
And because of Keeper of Fables, because one or more non-human creatures I control deal combat damage to the player, I'll draw a card. So since I was 4 of them, I get 4. And that is all I've got. So Mike,
Untap it. Go.
That's fun.
Hold on. Because no one said it after Dom board wipe. Can't play my deck!
Yeah, I'm still playing my dick. I'm happy.
No,
Look,
I feel like with every board wipe of some kind, that's a proper response to do.
I'm playing mine.
I mean, I gave everyone the chance to turbo accelerate their decks, and then I went, okay, now this is too much.
Here's a great difference between
I'm gonna
these two
tap
rule
3
decks.
for
He does it.
My
I
grasp
don't
of
say
fate,
I'm gonna attack him for the rest of the game. I do it. He becomes a bitch.
and then when
Okay,
grasp
and how
of
many times
fate
have I attacked you
enters
since?
battlefield for each opponent, exile
Since you brought
1
it?
target
Once in that
non-land
part.
permanent that player controls until grasp of fate leaves the battlefield.
What would you like to take from mine?
Fun.
So for you,
I haven't taken
I
any.
will take that guy.
What's happening?
He's got a grasp
I'm
of fate.
grasp of fate, and you guys.
You want my
Choose
dragon
your
or my
big ass
bear?
ape.
Which one, my commander or the other one?
Yeah. Does your
Neither
one that's not the commander, does it do something if it attacks, or is it just when it enters battlefield?
So when he ETBs, it fights up to one target creature I control. When he attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls, and for 1 and a green, return target human I control to its owner's hand. He gains indestructible. Commander taps to make.
I'll take your commander.
Okay.
And then that's if you decide you want to put it back to its command zone. Leave it exiled.
I'll leave it exiled.
Do you want a bear or spirit?
I'll take a spirit.
Okay.
Gone.
We
Gone.
Bitch, I still have a bear. Yeah. Man, I need to make that a shirt.
Bitch, I still have a bear.
Bitch, you got a bear.
Ooh, bitch, I got a bear.
Then I'm going to pay 1 for my
Be careful
Soul
where you wear
Guide
that.
Lantern.
Be
When
careful
it
where
enters
you wear that and
battlefield,
around who you wear
exile
that.
target card from a graveyard. I'm going to exile, just pick a card out of your graveyard, Peter, and exile it.
Oh, man.
So
then
many
I'm going
choices.
to pay 1 and tap
You know
the Soul
what?
Guided Lantern.
Dragon's Horde.
And I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
I want to tweak them up, but I
And since I didn't play land for turn,
Judge,
land
what
for
take?
turn. I forgot to use those bears, but that's alright. Alright. Now
24, 23, and 2 2/2s.
a 24-23?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm a bear. What up?
I told you, big ass boy.
Nice job.
Apparently, the stand doesn't like it that I have a bear.
Nope, it's fine. My commander was a 31-31.
You need something to keep it.
No, we'll figure it out.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Alright, I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. That's a boy. I'm gonna do a forest.
My boy.
My boy.
Father, help.
See, I need this 3, 4, 5. If I want to do Rogue's Passage on the big boy right there, I'm gonna need to keep this up. So I'll do 5 and get my own other big boy.
Big boy.
The Deeper's
Big
Growth. 6/5 Trample. Whenever deals combat damage to player, reveal that many cards from top of my library. I may for a creature and/or land card from among them on the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom. Whenever he dies, rip. Return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed. Since Rogue's Passage needs to stay up, so some damage can go through, I am going to pass.
Untap.
When Gruul is behind, Gruul is simple terms. Play something and pass the turn.
Gonna pay 3 for a Pristine Talisman. I can tap it, add a colorless, and gain a life.
Life gain? What?
Yeah. I am then gonna pay a green for Pick Your Poison. Choose one. Each opponent sacrifice an artifact. Each opponent sacrifice an enchantment, or each opponent sacrifice a creature with flying. I'm gonna choose each opponent sacrifices an enchantment.
Yay.
Can I make Commander back now, please?
Yes, you may have it back now.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that exhilarating? My boy.
Man, I know how little Timmy felt in the Christmas story. Everyone else got gifts but him. I didn't get anything back.
Yeah, because he.
Nope.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel left out.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot
They
your eye out.
didn't have guns in that era.
Are you talking about the Christmas story or a
Yeah.
Christmas Carol?
Both.
A Christmas Carol, Tiny Tim got the gift of life because Scrooge actually found out that he
He
can
already
actually be a
had
good person.
He had it from the very beginning. He just couldn't hold on to it. He's swinging it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Any other artifacts or enchantments? I assume not.
No.
But okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swinging at Mike.
Lago with bear.
24, 23.
Yeah, Lago with bear.
Yuki.
Squish.
Goosey.
One bear down. No, damn, kidding me.
Plains his land for turn.
Squish.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, I'm just gonna put it out there. All the animals should fight the elf.
No.
I tried.
Ah, jeez. Kit Kanto, Mayhem Diva. Get a doggy.
She's a noble, not a cat.
She's actually a bard druid.
Is she really Bard Druid?
Yeah.
Is it cat Bard Druid?
Cat Bard.
Read the card. Reading the card explains the
I
card.
can't see from here. That's funny.
You can't read.
No, I just can't see it from here.
You can't read. At the beginning of combat, on each player's turn, I may tap 2 untapped creatures I control. When I do,
Disability.
target creature that player controls +2/+2 gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. Goad that creature.
It's okay.
Which is funny because I actually do. So, ha ha!
And then,
Buddy, having to go to the bathroom isn't a disability.
Yes, it is.
jeez. Quasali Pride
Where's
Mage.
your cripple sticker then?
Over the border.
Of course.
Still being shipped.
Weren't you supposed to get deported at some point?
See, one was being funny, the other one's being racist.
No, at this rate, that's what politics is. We deport U.S. citizens now.
And that's how we get banned.
I'm gonna just
hide
in the corner and not associate.
It wasn't because of Peter.
Well, Peter, you had a great show. Well, let's end it. Goodbye, guys.
Well, in response, I'm gonna pay 1.
Can't
Yeah,
lie.
I get away.
I retract all my statements.
See why these shows never could be for kids. That's why I always got put not for kids.
Yeah.
It's not safe for work.
I have a dream.
Bum 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 bum.
Alright. I'm going to...
I'm the only one.
I'm going to go with Dom at this one. 3-2 with first strike.
Black with a 2/2.
Cool.
Let's see, why I have this on here. One bear left.
I just have 1 bear.
Okie dokie. Go ahead, Mike.
The problem is the ape is a 3/3, so I just have to
Yeah.
casually cover it up. And
That makes sense. That's why I saw it. Like, what?
Ever on time.
Sorry.
I have exactly 2 artifact mana rocks in this deck. One is Pristine Talisman for life gain. The other is Soul Ring. Everything else is I'm blowing it up anyway, so it doesn't make sense for me to have it.
So the cat's ability is... Does it work for all opponents or just you?
Everybody.
Okay.
What was the ability? My apologies.
At the beginning of combat on each player's turn, I may tap 2 untapped creatures I control.
No, the other one.
Which one?
That
Oh, that one? Everybody still. As long as Miri is tapped, no more than 1 creature can attack you each combat.
Okay, attack you each combat. But I thought it was blocking.
Paying 4 to cast
That's
my
when she attacks.
Gem
got it.
Lightfoot Sky Explorer. Has flying and vigilance at the beginning of my end step. If I haven't casted a spell from my hand, I get to draw a card.
Lies.
Creature entered the battlefield, so I get to have an alliance. I'm going to scry 2 and then draw a card. I'm going to keep them both on top, and I'm going to draw a card. And I haven't played a land for turn yet, so I'm going to do my Monumental Hinge, which comes in tapped unless I control planes. Look, it's planes. It's planes.
I can't read.
But it's white.
I'm colorblind.
I'm racist. No one.
You said it.
So it's that side of the table, guys. That side is how I get canceled.
So, yeah, we're not putting this on the internet.
Oh, no, we are.
We definitely not.
We definitely are.
Well,
Sunday.
we're fired.
I have not said it.
We're all
fired.
You're the one who published it, so you're fired too, by association.
Well,
This video is brought to you by the...
And then I'm going to tap 4 more for Renata the Call.
My employee
Call to
number
the
is...
My
Another
employee
creature
number is
entered the battlefield, I get
1142.
to have
Eat my
another
eggs.
alliance. I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on each creature that I control.
it only triggers once, Mike.
It does only trigger once.
I'm triggered more than
You think
once.
it does or doesn't?
I said it does only trigger once.
So then why are you doing the trigger again? No, I know. Just waiting for you to come back with something.
I'm just going to hurt you, that's all.
My-
No,
Are these bears green bears, by the way? Or are they just...
Green bear creature token, yeah.
You say Peter. Green Peter Bears.
No, it's a Green Bear Peter token.
Perfect. Now I gotta create that.
You don't want people to create that.
So should I do it with the beanie, the spike hair, or the dad hat? Dad hat is.
What you doing?
We have a
Mike?
lot to teach you.
Send my commander Dom, since he attacked me with his big beefy.
I rolled for it, but okay, pop off. What you got?
10-10 commander.
Okay, block it with 2/2.
Okay.
No more bears on that side. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yay! Untap upkeep. Dwa. Ha, so that's what I always wanted. A mountain.
An on-time soaring?
Alright, huh? This 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost. I am gonna make this creature not blockable.
What's the plan here?
Well, you two are the highest life, but you swung that not at me last turn, so.
Okay, because I have a proposition for you.
Ooh, okay.
So, if you do not do Rogue's Passage on yourself,
Okay.
keep up Rogue's Passage.
Okay.
I will not block.
Okay.
Take the 6.
Okay.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do that.
Okay.
And since he wanted to swing his commander at me, I'll swing back with my big boy, blowing up his Soul Ring, and you make it non-blockable.
Sounds good to me. 60 done.
No blocks.
Alright. Deals combat damage to a player. Reveal that many, so I reveal 6 cards. 1, 2, 3.
And he wonders
4,
why I always go after
5.
him, because he makes deals.
Alright, so we
No,
have...
they just make deals with each other.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you
I know,
all
but
could
it
have
always
said
wants
it,
to.
haven't you? Soul Cleaver.
He had Rogue's Passage up this whole time. I just had a big beefy one, and I said, okay, let's go.
Swiss for Boots, Warstorm Surge, and Color's Will. Well, I only get to do one of them, because it has to be a creature and a land. So, Dragon, Lower Servant.
So it's look at the cards, put one on the battlefield if it's a creature or land, and then the rest go on bottom.
Yep.
Saucy.
Or if it's a land and a creature.
Yeah.
You can
Land
choose a
and
land
over,
and
yeah.
a creature if you wanted
Interesting.
to. Yeah.
Perfect. So now I can actually pay for my commanders this time around.
See, look at that. Teamwork.
Yay! So let's see, he's 7, so, but -1 is 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast my commander. Rawr.
Right.
Alrighty, other than
What
that,
sign was that?
Peter-Vrondiss.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yay!
We're going to tap 5 for a Monkey Cage.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, I can sacrifice Monkey Cage and create X 2/2 green monkey creature tokens, where X is that creature's mana value.
Ooh.
Any creature, any battlefield. Don't matter. And then I will tap 3 for Viridian Revel.
So literally
Getting
monkeys in a barrel.
Monkey in a barrel, yep. Whenever an artifact is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, I may draw a card.
Bananas, anybody?
Beat me to it. So just for that, no bananas.
No bananas.
No bananas. Moving to combat. As previously described, Kogla is going to be coming to you. On the attack trigger, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment that defending player controls. I will blow up Soul Ring.
And I will roll past the Jit to make it unblockable.
So that will bump up. I will draw a card for Viridian Revel. And you have 25 going to you.
Deal was a deal.
Main phase 2. Play Cinderglade as my land for turn. Ends battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more basics. P to Z.
Do you want to make a deal?
A dragon and his pet monkey. You literally just have
I had Rogue Passage out for a while. Yeah, I can make deals.
Rogue's Passage was just sitting there, and you're just like, come on, do your dance.
Yeah.
Come on, do something.
Do something.
And more than okay with dealing. Well, if you want to swing back at him, you let me know.
Just has to wait a turn cycle.
Yeah.
He just has to wait for you to untap.
Yeah.
Pay 3 for a feline sovereign.
Well, then you go, hey, you don't Rogue Passage Dom creature again. You give it to me, and then I'll give you this. Like card draw, life gain, something. I'm like, alright. So then when if he attacks you again, you can block. And then we ignore Ben.
I don't have 31/31 commander anymore, so it's not just lethal. Hey, fuck you! You can't play the game anymore.
Can't play my deck. Patchwork Banner, I will choose My cats, obviously.
Someone say artifact?
One artifact. Creatures I control of the chosen type get +1/+1. Feline Sovereign also gives them +1, gives other cats +1/+1 and have protection from dogs.
Ah, dang it.
When one or more cats I control deal combat damage to a player, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment that player controls.
Dang it.
So
Me and my heavy enchantment and artifact deck.
that's 2.
Look sadly at my card draw.
That's 2. It's 2, so that way I can keep track. That's 2. That's only 1. Fun.
There's a kitty cat up on his front row. His
Pretty-
dog's on the bottom.
Pretty much. Alright. I shall roll into combat. I'm going to tap 2 dogs. And I am going to give Kogla +2/+2 and trample him until end of turn. It's not really going to matter anyway, and it's goaded. There we go.
I was ready for it because it happened with mine.
It's always a spam. That's the thing.
I know
Always
my
a
mom.
spam. Here's your goading counter.
Oh, he's goaded?
Yes.
Incredible. Does he have the +2/+2 as well, or is it just the...
It's just going to be till end of turn. It's not really, that part's not really going to matter.
Damn it!
So, all right.
And he has trample now.
Until end of turn.
Oh, never mind.
That's not going to matter. So we'll see if that happens. Miri at Dom.
Little lamb, little lamb.
Commander at Mike. And
Beat it with a stick.
Pride Mage. And 1 extra dog for Peter.
Gasp.
What kind of dog?
Just a 1/1 dog.
Give me. I want some backstory.
He's a black lab. His name is Smokey.
All right, I like it. I can now connect with the damage I'm about to receive. Mike, you ever heard it?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Are you gonna block with something?
You can block with one. You can block with 1 if you'd like.
Yeah, but what is his power and toughness?
I believe it's a 6/6 is what I swung at you.
6/6. I'll block it with a bear.
Cool.
I will block your cat with a bear, and then Smokey will deal, what, 2 damage?
1 damage.
1 damage.
I'm going to block with Kibo and then holding priority, tap Kibo so everyone gets a banana.
Banana.
And then Kibo will die and I'll put him back to the command zone.
And I still get
1 damage.
a card draw off of that. Yay.
I feel you, Smokey.
All right. So Smokey is dead.
Well, I didn't block it.
Oh, you didn't block
I
him?
blocked your cat.
Oh. It was a 4/4. What'd you block it for?
2/2.
Okay. Okay. Yep. I'm all set.
Untap, upkeep, drop.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Untap, upkeep, draw. And here's Mike with the board wipe.
Nope.
Mike, it's your signature.
I know, but I don't have one.
Okay, so this is not Mike.
So I'm going.
Are you going to combat?
Can't go to combat because I'm gonna have to wait. But I will actually swing since I have something that has vigilance at least.
Heyo.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to help you out a little bit.
So you're not doing anything on your main phase 1, just for clarification.
Great.
So
Okay.
you've gone into combat. Tap 2 dogs. I'm going to put 2 +2/+2 on Galadriel with trample, and she is goaded.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you a little. I'm trying to give you a little bit of leverage, just a little bit.
I will swing my flyer at Dom. So 6/6 with.
Great.
And your commander is goaded now.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. That's sweet.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
So 12. That's a 12/12 with trample.
5.
All right.
It's like the hamster.
Dom, get both.
Sick.
Yeah.
Fuck.
In response, I'm going to pay 1 to do nothing because I don't have a hand. I just wanted you to switch just a little bit. So I got 12 commander and 6 in the air.
Commander and 4 in the air.
Okay.
Because they have vigilance.
You tried.
Look, it's not the fastest one, but it gets the job done.
And then I will P the T at the beginning of my end step. I didn't play a card from my hand this turn, so I get to draw a card.
I didn't play a hand.
I didn't play a hand.
Let's have upkeep, draw. We're going to do a forest. Alright, well, I need to go somewhere.
Are you going to combat?
Let's see. You still have 2 more.
I've still got plenty.
Oh, because it's castle dogs, right?
Anything.
Board it?
No, I can will reversal to target. Spell or ability.
You could.
It would just be funny. No, that's good instead. Yeah, moving combat.
Is it tap 2 dogs or is it just tap 2?
Any 2 untapped creatures.
Sexy.
Yeah, that's it.
So I will put the +2/+2 on your commander.
Yeah, so he is a 7/6
With trample.
with trample. Okay.
You can only throw 1 thing at me.
Yeah, you know. The question is, where do I want to go?
Blip.
Do you still have that?
No.
Okay.
He's there just for whenever I have to sack Monkey Cage.
Okay. So I'm going to tap 4.
Part is nobody's play a creature.
And then going to give my commander unblockable.
How about instead of giving your commander unblockable, you can give my commander unblockable, and then I'll get rid of Dom.
Or since we haven't had an issue, I can just, if you give me Rogue's Passage, I kill him.
Also, I haven't had an issue with you yet.
Rototape!
Hey,
I've gotten rid of a spirit. That's what I've gotten rid of. Yeah.
So
I did.
verbally
got rid of
verbally
all
said they were
your-
gonna pick on me and got rid of a spirit and then gave me nothing for Christmas when you distributed the gifts back.
Look, I
he's-
went verbally, and then when actions played out, then I have not done.
He's
so.
also got to save his money for if you want that special car for your wedding.
You also still have trample on both of them, and you can still swing through a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and I'll let you hit me with your creature that's it.
so I hit you with Rondas. Keep slow passage up. Right?
You can either hit me with Rondis or you're one that you draw
Ooh.
or anything. I won't block it.
Well, Rondas needs to attack. And
Yes.
so I got to attack with 2 things this turn. To build my board state.
I mean, you have to attack with your commander, but I have no choice but to take whatever you give me. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, I cannot give you that as an incentive.
But then the goad.
Exactly, but the goad I can immediately swing back at you with him, or I can just take out him. If you want to Rogue's Passage me, I can kill Mike, and then you don't have to deal with Galadriel. And
See,
Kibo's in the command zone, so I won't be able to get him online to really do things like to keep
Yeah,
making
no.
more bananas.
No, I'm not gonna roll. Because both have really good offers. That makes sense because it's the.
Either way, Mike and I have the guns to each other's heads.
Yeah.
It's just it's basically you going, all right, who am I going to pull the trigger for?
Correct.
Wait, I don't know who the real one is.
Because ideally it would be Rondas, Mike, this to you, so at least damage gets supposed to happen, and then keep full taxes up. Ideally, that's what it will be. But now it's you're attacking with that. I won't die from it, but then I die on Ben's turn, and then you can both possibly die on Ben's turn.
Or I also have a solution that he will not be able to attack with it.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. So ideally, what I want to do is we're on this SU, this SU, and then keep Rogue's Patches up. That means I get my card draw from you, and then take that.
And if you put a creature on the battlefield, I can sack it, make some boys. So at least I have chump blockers.
Yeah. I think so. I'll keep Rogue's Passage up.
Okay.
Then we'll decide what happens after the resolve of this on Dom's turn. I think that's the best course of action because if you have a safety net that can keep you alive for a turn and then stop Ben on his turn, I think that's the best. Or if I can draw something that stops things. Let's do that. So
Okay.
Dom for 6 and then Mike for a 7/6. Trample on here.
No response, declare no blocks.
Yep, declare no blocks.
Alright. So then Mike will take 7 commander. Then I'll reveal 6. Skyland Deport. Blackblade Reforge. Anger. Scaled Nurturer. Brawler's Plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my counterspell.
Damn.
So I get creatures or just
Creature,
one?
creature or
I'm
land.
gonna put a
and or
creature in line. Okay. So if I do this, I become the Monarch, which is a nice card draw. I can do Anger.
I mean, if you also have the flyer, then you can protect against his flyer for if
Yeah.
you keep him
And I get a
alive
card draw at
or.
the end step. Alright, I'm gonna choose Kylan this one.
And what is the mana value?
7.
So I make 7 2/2s.
There we go on the bottom. Does everyone have a Monarch token on them by any chance?
None on me, no.
I forgot this. Okay, I might have. I forgot I put a Monarch in this. I only kept the. Oh, no, here we go. I have it.
We just need to get you a crown.
Alright, that being said, that happens. I have 2 cards in hand. I will move to end step and then draw for being a Monarch. And P the T.
Untap. Draw.
On your draw step, I'm going to tip a white and a white to cast Orm's Chant.
Ooh!
So target player cannot cast spells this turn, and if it was kicked, creatures cannot attack this turn.
Did you kick it?
Yep, I did kick it.
All
That's the
right.
one and the one.
That saves the goading.
Does save the goading.
Yep.
Alright! Yeah,
So,
okay.
I
No,
practiced.
yeah, hey, that was good. Downside is he still has to go through his steps, so Ben can still do the goading. But hey, at least he's 4 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can choose to goad something, but then at my end of my turn it'll still fizzle because I can't attack this turn.
Oh no, a new goad, so he can re-goad.
But it's still only going to be goaded until end of turn.
Oh, even though if he does it after combat, can he?
It's
re-goad?
a combat trigger.
Oh, yeah,
It's at the beginning of
Yeah.
combat.
Oh, so you have to wait until his turn.
Yeah,
But
Then
goads
goad it.
are attack if able.
exactly.
Too.
I'm not able.
Correct.
So it'd still be goaded.
It fizzles at the end
Because
that's,
can't beats can.
but goaded also only stays until end of turn
So luckily,
because I haven't had a turn cycle
Yeah.
while he's been goaded. So I can't cast spells and I can't
Attack.
Okay, so I will tap Pristine Talisman to gain 1 life,
Yay.
and I will tap and sack a banana to gain 2 life. I will float, I don't know, colorless or red. So I have a red and a colorless. That will fizzle because I can't do anything with it. Move to combat, can't do anything with it. Move to end step, can't do anything. Twiddle, 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 twiddle.
Tweedle, tweedle, tweedle.
I gave my thumb away. Tweedle, tweedle, tweedle. Oh wait, what?
That's the dreidel song.
Sorry.
Are you Jewish?
It's not about it.
You thought about being
No,
Jewish?
I thought about converting, but it would be lying to myself. So
Great Pelt
Okay.
Refuge. Gain 1 life.
Okay,
now we make the decision on Mike's turn.
okay.
So I think
While he's taking his turn.
for the 3 of us, Ben's the issue right now.
Yes.
Yes.
So as much as we
Why?
can, focus on Ben,
Rightful parent.
because he is also the highest health. Agreed.
I get
If
one.
we can not, if it's not avoidable, I understand. Like if
Goading.
goading or like building board state with a small damage, that's fine. But the main threat is Ben. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm not going to deny that, yeah.
No, I know.
Because y'all haven't touched me, so.
Right, and you've just been building. The way the game's been playing, it's been very beneficial for you, which is great for you, bad for us.
He's in Travis's position right now.
Yeah. But unfortunately, he's not building much of a board state. He's just building.
Well, he had so much of an engine that he was waiting for the gas, and now he's getting the gas, which is nice. But now it's an issue.
Yeah, it is. 1, 3, 5, 5. That's all I can block.
I have a 25, 24, and 7 2/2s.
Nobody has. Well, barely anybody has. What's the enchantment do again?
Whenever an artifact is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, I may draw a card, but nobody's been sacking their bananas, and I haven't been able to swim with Kogla to destroy artifacts. So it's been sitting here as an emotional support piece.
Interesting. Interesting.
I've been waiting for a card draw, and all I can do is twiddle thumbs.
Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. Made it out the clay. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle.
A magic I will play.
Hey!
Magic.
See what happens when we work as a team.
Okay. We will.
Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. I casted all my spells. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. Now I'm sitting here in hell.
All right. We'll go to combat. We'll tap the 2. We will do it on Peter's flyer.
Okay.
So here's your little goad counter.
Oh,
Let me do that.
hey, big boy.
Okay. So let's do. I'm gonna make some choices here. Okay.
I'm honestly just waiting to find my board games.
Yeah. I'm also trying to figure out what's the best course of action.
That's fair. All right. 1 citizen, a bear, and Miri will go to Dom this time. I will also add Rin and Seri and Quazali at Peter. And then Mike. Mike gets 1 dog and a feline sovereign.
Alright. After attacks are declared, I'm going to sacrifice a banana.
Yahoo!
Gain 2 life.
And I will draw a card for Viridian Riffle.
Yeah, I'm hoping you draw something big. Did anything prevent combat damage or anything?
Nope.
Damn it. Alright, that was my bit, but unless Mike, you want to get rid of your commander and see if Dom could draw something like that.
Not the command, the banana.
The banana, sorry.
Yeah.
You can only use 1 creature to block.
Be rid of it. Gain 2 life.
Nope.
Damn, alright, that was a shot.
Alright, so what's the power and toughness of the biggest one?
The biggest one would be a 3, a 4.
3, 4. I will block it with a 4, 4.
Cool.
And then, what about me?
I said
Those 2.
Commander and Quazali. So Quazali's 4, Rin and Seri are 6. You can
I
only
will
block
block
1.
you 6/6 with my 5/5. We actually it's now 7/7.
Which I'm okay with that.
So commander gets chumped.
Commander will die. It'll go back to command
And
zone.
I'll take how much? 4?
4.
And then I
So
will.
you still took 1.
Yep.
Cool.
I will block your first striker, the one that only allows us to block with 1 with my 25, 24.
Cool. And then the other 2 will.
Because
still
I
go
can only
through.
block with the other ones, yeah.
Yep. So
I'm taking how much?
with them, it's only 3. Okay.
So I've at least dealt with that
And
problem.
1 dice.
And then this one dies.
The blocking and attacking thing is now done. So if we want to swing out, we can swing.
Yeah! It's gonna mess over. I'm gonna need to
I also need to pee. I've been holding it for a little bit, trying to see what's happening here.
All right. So 2, 1, 1.
Yep,
So
I'm
I get
taking the damage.
So I get 4. That none of that helped me. Not really any of it helped me anyway. Tap the Patchwork Banner for Soul Ring.
You're always on time, so.
Yep,
Always on time.
pretty much. Okay, none of that is there. I'll call it from there, and pass the turn, Mike. And because of the Monarch, I'll get to draw one card.
Tap up, you draw.
Not what I wanted, but we'll deal with it anyway.
One interesting.
Yeah.
What happens when you drink water, folks? Stay hydrated.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's something I'm still trying to figure out how to do.
So come on.
Not go to the bathroom, but drink water.
4, 5, 6. Maybe I'll leave that. So I'm tapping 6 for my exotic type smiling flood.
Oh, hey, that guy.
The Axolotl.
The Axolotl.
Yeah, when it enters battlefield or attacks, I put a flood counter on the target land. That land is an island in addition to its other types, as long as it has a flood counter on it. And at the beginning of my end step, untap each permanent that I control with a counter on it.
So it's good that when you do it to young creatures and
So
stuff.
now we'll get a +1.
Yeah, that one gets +1, +1.
I got you.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then creature entered the battlefield. Here,
He chooses a mode that hasn't been selected yet.
Yeah, this
This
forest
turn.
is going to have a flood counter on it. And then I'm going to scry 2 and draw a card. See if I can find something. And put both of them down at the bottom. Draw a card. Yep, still nothing. I was hoping that I was going to draw something I could done something else with. What is it?
What's that in the cabin?
I
Mike
will
played
go
an Axolotl.
Nice waddle.
An Axolotl.
Yeah.
That's a big ass axolotl. Correct. That's a lot of axolotl.
There's an Axolotl getting shit. Face keeps all of his booze inside
Do you
a
want a rogue's passion
case.
my commander? So I can continue that way.
Well, the problem is right now we still have to wait for the goading thing.
It's completely choice based if I want to do it or not.
Yeah, but if I
Yeah.
rogue touches his commander, even if he goes it,
So it's going to be unblockable, but then it's now goaded and unblockable, so it has to come to us.
so we gotta-
So your best way to do that is
Is
to
wait.
wait until combat happens, or until start of combat when that trigger goes off. Once that trigger goes off,
I make the decision.
I know, but I'm saying, like, instead of doing Rogue's Passage now, and then you being like, oh, that's unblockable, cool, I'll go that. Then for him to wait until you make that decision, whether you do or not, and then declaring attacks, and then Rogue's Passage before declaring blockers.
well, unless Mike goes moving to declare attackers, he declares the
But
attackers.
it's at the beginning of combat that the trigger goes on the stack. So
Yeah.
before he can even declare attackers, that trigger goes
so
on
then
the
we
stack.
gotta wait for that.
You would
Yeah.
you would have to do Rogue's Passage before he goes into combat
No,
for that.
no,
I can do it.
you get it's an instant speed, so you can do it at any time.
It's yours is beginning of combat.
Yeah.
Yours is a set time. He has the flexibility, so
So Mike, what are you thinking?
yeah.
So moving into combat.
Okay.
So we gotta wait for if you're gonna do it or not.
Are you wanting to come after me?
I am
Or-
debating on what's going to happen. Because I cannot decide to do anything until after.
I'm
You do
asking.
your-
I'm asking. Are your intentions to straight up come after me?
My intentions right now are to try to either put some damage on you or to put some damage on me. One of the two.
You've got damage on me, brother. You've done it. It's happened.
Yes, I am the threat, but if I'm even hitting you, I'm only hitting you for very little. And now I don't have my thing that you can start knocking away all my shit.
Okay, I'll make this easier for you. If you don't do it, I'll have him kill you. How about that? We're making it so much easier.
And if he tries to do that, I can save that.
Do it! Sorry, do it! There we go. I don't know why I said do it to you.
Force the issue.
Yeah, force the issue. That needs to be your shirt.
Force the issue?
Yeah, force the issue.
You want me to do it?
So.
You want me to give your
I'm
commander
gonna go
12-12
to
again?
Declare attackers.
Well,
Okay,
so this is still at the beginning of combat.
He's
So
not-
before you can
Yeah,
declare attackers, he
he's
needs
not
to make
asking-
the decision.
He's not asking for my help.
So are you taking Ben's deal or not?
Would you
I think
like?
that would be the best thing for Ben.
Would you like my help?
As of right now, my plan is to swing everything at you. That is my plan.
Just keep in mind, not everything is going to go through.
Yes. I am
You are aware of that.
yes.
Okay.
I am aware.
Okay.
So is it no deal?
No deal.
Okay, so are you gonna do your goading?
Yep.
Okay.
2 dogs. Flying I can deal with. But counters I kind of don't want. So we'll do it for the axolotl.
Okay.
So the axolotl is goaded.
Didn't he just play the axolotl?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Does
then
it
never
have
mind.
haste?
No, it doesn't. So
Okay.
No.
we'll make it your commander then, so that way I don't have to worry about that then. So your
Alright.
commander's a 12-12 with trample.
Commander's 12-12 with trample. And it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then you're gonna have to get the flyer.
Which is 4.
Yep.
I can take that. That's
And
fine.
then, unfortunately, because I want my commander to survive,
It has to go to me.
yep, he's gotta get.
Yeah, 'cause if
No,
I don't
yeah.
block it, I kill it.
I will
Yeah.
block it with my goaded flyer.
Yeah.
So Gladiator is a 12-12. So I take 7 commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then, end step, everything with a counter on it becomes untapped.
Is it only a flood counter or just a counter?
It just says, at your end step, untap each permanent you control with a counter on it.
Oh, nice. Nice. The Gladiator is no longer goaded.
Correct.
Yep.
Right.
And then, 80.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright.
What you thinking, brother man?
I have a thing, but
Okay.
it's gonna hurt Mike a lot, which I don't want to. But also, that's the thing, it hurts Mike but protects me a little bit more.
Blowing up things with counters?
Nah, it's sacrifice permanents, which you have plenty, it's just Mike does it.
It's going to be my
Yeah.
commander, because it's going to be the highest mana of it.
No,
Or
it's not.
highest.
It's just you pick,
Oh.
which would be just your 2 middle ones.
Is it sacrifice a permanent or sacrifice a creature?
Permanent.
You can sack a land.
Could.
Because honestly, at this
so
point,
we
I
do
probably
goading
would.
again for your commander?
At the beginning of combat on each player's turn, I may tap 2 untapped creatures I control. When I do, target creature that player controls gets +2/+2 and gains trample of end of turn. Goad that creature.
So you can just tap all your creatures and goad a bunch of people things, right? Or is it just one time?
Just a one-time
Once.
thing.
Okay,
Once each turn.
got it. So yeah, but if we're doing Rogue's Pashes, then I can't do it.
Again, just wait until he does the trigger, and then you can
Yeah.
do it. Because you can do
Alright.
it on the declaring attacker step while holding priority.
Because am I Rogue's Pashes and you're a big guy?
Probably not, because he's probably going to goad it.
Okay. But
So
luckily-
Peter, do you want to go somewhere else
Oh no,
and get one of these 2 out?
you are the biggest threat right now.
So Peter has chosen his fate.
it's the same thing when I play Madrosa. I become the target right off the bat.
No.
So now let's see how you deal.
I'm just looking to see what you had.
Oh, 5, 4, 1, 3, and 6, 5. Okay. I will move to combat.
Trigger on the sack.
Was there any creatures that you played this turn?
No creatures.
Okay. So.
Strongest to weakest. 6, 5, 5, 4, and a 1, 3.
We'll tap 2 and put the +2/+2 on your god.
Okay. In response to that, I will tap 1 and cast Snakeskin Veil, giving it Hexproof until end of turn.
Nice.
That's why I asked.
Okay.
So it can't be targeted. So at least it's not a 7/6. It's not goaded, which is beneficial for me. Since I'm not Rogue's Passaging this turn. Can you use one of your monkeys to block Rondas?
Sure.
Perfect. So I will Rogue's Passage, my god. So then what I'm going to do is the 6/5 unblock. Sorry, the 7/6 is going to go to Ben, and Rondas is going to go to Dom.
I will block with a monkey.
Perfect. I will get, not casting, but I'll get a spirit. And then I'll reveal the top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, top 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Creature and or land. So you can...
So
Is it
I'll
land
play...
Yeah.
Then whenever he attacks, I add mana equal to any combination where X is the total power of attacking creatures spent only to cast spells. Until end of turn, you don't lose a mana. It sets phases. And if I ever get more than a better hand, Regulatory Tower. You go on bottom. I become the Monarch.
Oh crap! I was supposed to become the monarch last time. I didn't do it. And I didn't get my card. Damn it!
Would you like to draw a card just to have it?
So is it cast?
Well, that's all up to.
For what?
Your
I
monkeys?
don't care.
What monkeys?
Oh, the cage is gone.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was
a one
just,
time.
it's a one-time. Yeah, it's... Thing happens.
No. It's too late. It's too late. Put it back on top.
He said he gave.
I don't care, because he's the one that attacked me, so...
That if it was at the start of my turn, yeah, I would have agreed to it. But then I would have attacked you, so...
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move to
I don't care.
Instead.
It's not very.
And then draw.
Untap. Upkeep. Edra.
It's a land. Yeah. What?
Karn's Bastion is my land for turn.
Give
I
away
can
my hand.
Tap for colorless, so I can pay 4 to tap it to
I
proliferate.
trusted you with that.
That's the first mistake. We're still not finding answers. It's almost
No.
Okay, Force is my
I'm
land for
literally
turn.
like scrying and throwing stuff on the bottom, trying to go through my deck here.
Same. I have some pretty good creatures.
Pay 5. Recast Kibo. I'm gonna actually do it with the Pristine Talisman so I can gain 2 life. Sorry, 1 life, not 2. I'm a cheater.
Cheer, pumpkin eater. Damn.
Why? Why did you eat Betsy? A good pumpkin.
Fucking hate it here.
Then leave.
No. He stays.
My name's on the
Why
list.
is it
Well, maybe if you grab my leg and not...
Oh God. Senpai.
I am going to...
Nani?
No.
Actually, no, not. I'm going to move into combat.
Hi.
What's up?
Do you want my help?
You're going to do it either way.
No, I'm asking, do you want my help?
Here's the thing. If you...
Because you can get some damage in with some of your monkeys. Not all of them, but you can get some damage with it. If you try to swing at me with Big Monkey Boy, I will destroy it.
Ooh.
You will destroy it.
I will destroy it.
Do it.
So you can swing it at one of those two.
Like you say, press the issue.
You can swing it at one of those two, and we don't have a problem.
The thing is that they are not the problem right now. You are the problem.
Oh, I know.
You have bodies and control of the battlefield.
I know. But I'm making you an offer
You
to
can't refuse.
try to get one of them out too. I know I'm the problem.
Then be the solution.
You want my help?
No, don't take that. You're
No.
cruel. Press the issue.
No, exactly.
Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
That shit on my face.
Don't want my help?
I'm swinging at you. So
You're swinging at me?
So you tell me what's getting goaded.
Are you goading something?
No, I have to make the decision. Do you want my help or no?
I have made my intentions known. You decide on what you want to do.
No, your decision has
He's
to
attacking
be.
you. Okay.
If you don't do anything, everything is coming to you.
Well, I knew the monkeys. Now I knew the other monkeys were coming at me.
Yes.
I knew that for a guaranteed fact.
Everything I have is coming at you.
The other thing can swing at that. I'm asking if you want the help. You have to make the decision right now before you declare the attack.
I have told you what my intention is. If you,
I'm not getting a clear answer.
I've given you a clear answer. Everything is coming to you. So if you don't goad anything, everything is coming to you. That has been my intention, and that is exactly what I'm doing. If you goad something, that changes the attack. But I am not going to change my intention based off what you are doing.
Okay.
So if you want to goad something, go for it.
then I will not goad.
Okay. So move into combat, and I will swing all 6 of them and Kogla at you. On the attack trigger, I'm going to blow up Soul Ring.
Okay. So, in the response, we'll tap the Soul Ring and a Plains. Do Stroke of Midnight. Monkey Boy.
What do?
Destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 1/1 human creature token.
Any responses?
I got nothing.
You want me to play it?
You thought of him as bluffing. So unless Peter's got something.
I do have something. Oh, I think you want me to play it. Because the attack trigger already happened, so he's losing Soul Ring.
he's losing Soul Ring regardless.
I'm losing Soul Ring regardless, and I'm okay with that.
So, that's the question.
It's the only thing.
Can you protect your monkey by yourself?
No.
I mean, do you want me to?
If
The only thing is, he right now he doesn't have any trump blockers, so he's gonna have to get rid of something big.
please do.
Okay. I will tap 3 to cast Will's Reversal. I get to choose target spell ability with 1 or more targets. I roll a d20 and add the greatest monks, so it will be a +6. Oh, I forgot my d20.
Okay.
1 through 14, I change the target. 15 through 15 plus, I may choose a new target for the spell and then copy it. That is a 19. So 13 plus 6, 19. So I'm going to choose a new target and
Copy it. No response.
Any responses?
At this point, no.
Alright. So then I will choose the one that goads, and then the one that gives you card draw.
All the little 1/1s that are not going to last whatsoever.
Will's Reversal, second time.
So
But Monkey Boy still doesn't have trample.
correct.
Correct.
So nothing has trample. You have 6 2/2s and a 25/24.
Okay.
I wonder what's going to block 25-24.
Ow.
Thank you for your service.
Okay, so 1, 2, yeah. So 5, 10,
So I've got
or 6 of them.
I got
so
6 coming at you
8.
because you're blocking 2 of them.
Yes.
Okay. 1 dice.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
This one dies.
So 1 of mine die, 1 of yours die. So I still have 5 remaining. The attack trigger still resolves, so Soul Ring will still get blown up.
Yeah.
And I do get a Dragon Spirit.
And
to get
I
bonus.
will draw a card for Soul Ring going to the graveyard.
Alrighty.
Main phase 2.
What do I?
No, round 2.
Oh!
Untap target creature. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase.
Heyo! Is it just one creature or all creatures?
Untap target creature.
Okay.
It's not an overpowering attack.
So main phase. So combat number 2. Swinging again, targeting your banner as the attack trigger, and then I will draw a card for Viridian Rebel.
Alright.
Land for turn is a mountain, and I'll pay 3 to flashback. Round 2.
No!
That's some BS.
And that will get exiled for the flashback, and I will once again swing it. So 1/1 counters from that, so I missed that. I will blow up the banana.
Take
I
a
will,
fucking banana.
I will not miss the 1/1 counter.
I did not see
It's-
that coming.
I did not
It's
see that
20
coming either.
It's only 26.
You killed
You're
him.
still alive.
No.
No, I'm not.
He was at
Wasn't he?
12.
He was at 12
How-
after.
He was at like fucking 30 something.
You were at 30. And then you dealt
Hit him for
12,
10.
10, 20.
Oh fuck.
And yeah, you would kill him.
Well, hey guys, I took care of the problem.
Shit, yeah, no, that
Did you now?
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Let it be known I'm no longer the issue.
Correct. But hey, let me know that was a good game on Ben's cat.
Let it be known I am not going to live to tell the tale.
Oh no, Mike does need to kill you. Yes.
Both of you
Both
will
of us
kill,
need
both
to
of you will kill me because I also don't have that because since I flashbacked it, it's now in exile.
Wow,
You chose your own fate.
So low of a cost?
So it's the round 2 is 3 in a red.
Okay.
The flashback is 2 in a red.
That's crazy. Oh, because it's only targets one creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just when I have Voltron set up
Yeah.
and my intention is make at least one dude fucking massive.
That's crazy though.
The idea with him is round 2 in
So-
Kibo,
Yeah.
Doing a white.
Oh yeah.
bump up Kibo, and then
Enforce.
Rogue's Passage, and then literally take out everyone in one swing.
For my Assimilation Aegis, when it enters battlefield, exile up to one target creature until it leaves the battlefield. I will exile the game.
He would be
For the
nice.
second time. For the second time.
No, the Kibo was the first time.
Yeah, it was the commander the
Oh.
first time.
Wait, so when that's gone, I still don't get a gift.
Yep.
I hate this game.
He's not exiling anything of yours though.
I know, but the point is,
You're the one who
things
wanted
get
to play.
exiled, and then, oh no, I love the game. It's just for the funny, the haha, the hee hee.
I'm in danger.
A little bit, yeah.
I did my part.
But that's cruel.
And I'm
Yeah.
going to pay
Who's
the
laughing now,
one
you son of a bitch?
to do my adventure to return a target creature or land from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh, you would say battlefield.
Godspeed,
Yeah, I was
soldier.
about ready to say it.
I'm like, that's not how that works, Mike.
I'm going to return my Botanical Brawler
Hey, oh.
to my hand. And now this is like I've been exiled still with my glyph there that I haven't been using at all.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. I did not realize you had that combo in that deck. You barely play Kibo.
Exactly.
Then I will pay 2 to equip it to
Wait, what are you equipping?
It's an
my
equipment.
summon. Yeah, it's an artifact equipment.
Oh,
fuck.
Because then when it's equipped, it becomes a copy of that creature.
Is it legendary though?
Yeah, it is.
It
Or
becomes
does
a
the
copy
legendary,
Of
or does the legendary rule no
becomes-
play?
it becomes a copy of the exiled creature.
Ah.
Oh.
Of the exiled creature.
So it wouldn't get any TVs though.
No, it wouldn't get the ETB, but it would
Nope.
still,
It'll
it would
still
still
get
get
the
the
fuck-
attack trigger.
Attack
Yeah,
trigger,
the attack
And it's still 7/6 with an attack trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then whatever 1/1 counters are on it originally.
And actually, I'll do it to the flyer.
So you equip it to a different creature, and it becomes a
The-
copy of the
of the creature he took.
Yeah.
So he takes Kogla, and then now, when on the attack, he can make it become Kogla. Or is it?
But isn't it still equipped to the creature though?
So can you
Yeah,
read
it
out the
says
card?
it- So when it enters battlefield, exile one target creature until
Yep.
the Assimilation Aegis leaves the battlefield.
Okay.
When Assimilation Aegis becomes attached to a creature, for as long as Assimilation Aegis remains attached to it, that creature becomes a copy of
Oh.
the creature card exiled.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the creature you equipped
So-
it to becomes the
Kogla,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So now instead of a 4/4 flyer, now it is a
A 7/6, and then
7/6
on whether,
Kogla.
and then since he's shitting out 1/1 counters, then he basically gets your thing but better.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if I was him, I would have done your god because then he would have been flipping shit. But I also
Hey.
I understand that
Yeah, that's right.
the 25/24 is a big fucking threat. Just
Yeah.
blinking it alone already handles the issue.
it. And then
And I'm dead.
If you would have taken my deal,
I will pay the 2
you
for my
might not have had to
Botanical
deal with
Brawler.
that.
Enters battlefield.
I would have had to deal with you.
And then
What would have
get
been
to-
worse?
I had to take the shot while the iron is hot. If I didn't do it directly, then you would have had enough blockers to keep it going.
I will actually put a 1/1 counter on each creature that I control.
It also only worked out that way because I was last in turn order. Because you had to use your resources, keep blocking them. If I was sitting where Mike was sitting, then
That's also what happens when you're
So-
so far ahead and everything that you don't. If you can't have a good ending with drawing, protection, and everything, the amount of resources that you're spending is so low compared to whatever else is.
yeah.
Um,
The problem is that like with this, I used all my resources to do that in order to take care of the threat, but now I'm vulnerable.
So, do the 1/1 counters?
Yep.
it stays on a card.
It stays on the card, so as it becomes a copy of Kogla, you'll get a 7/6 plus how many remaining 1/1 counters are on it.
Plus the 2/1.
Yeah.
All right.
So now you have a 9/8.
So, put that up here just so I know.
9/8 Kogla.
All right. So.
You want the Monarch? He's still got the Monarch.
He does.
He
does.
And
And he has no flyers.
I also will say that
He doesn't have a flyer anymore.
I will say now that you have gotten rid of my 25/24, there's not really a whole lot I can do right now. I am now in full rebuild
But
because
I have enough blockers,
Well-
so
I will swing it all at down.
okay.
Yeah.
Did that kill him?
oh yeah, well commander damage alone is gonna kill me.
Oh.
Do you have anything that is 2 power?
Not
No.
Power. I got a 4/4,
No.
11/11,
The 4/4
The-
can attack just
your-
came out.
big guy thing. Oh yeah, that one can't. 6/4 and 8/8. So 6/4, 8/8, 11/11, and then the
So
9.
6. So 9, 8, 17, 6.
Does it kill Dom?
Yeah, it
At
does.
23, yeah.
Yep, it
So if I
does.
block the commander, I still take 23 damage.
That's 23 without the commander?
Yeah. 23 without. If I block the commander, it's 23 damage. Because
Commander's
mine's a
at
9/6, the other's an 8/8, and then he has a
Okay.
6/4. Yeah. Anything that gives you anything from the from combat damage.
nothing from combat damage.
Okay, then there's nothing I can do.
It's whenever this attacks, I put a flood counter on something, so that's just an attack trigger.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
I'll
if
throw another flood counter
if-
on another forest.
if blocking with my commander will not do anything, then it does not matter. And ding 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 ding. And Kogla disappears.
Yeah,
Is that it, Mike?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna.
That disappears, and now my creature's just equipped and has nothing
Okay.
with it, and then they all come untapped at the end.
Because
and
it
have
counts.
counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
And now goading is pointless.
Damn it. Damn it.
Honestly, I was just trying to get lucky and see if I could get Crater Hoof.
I didn't put Crater Hoof in this deck. It's
Okay.
fucking nuts.
So,
Can I get my banana token, by the way? Thank you.
okay. So your quick creature is 5/5?
Yes.
Two, three.
Have all my support later. Wasn't hitting any of it.
3, 4, 5. Scourge of Valkras. Whenever it enters or another dragon enters the battlefield under control, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons I control. Oh, actually, it costs one less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll deal 5 damage to your 5.
Okay.
That kills it.
You know, there's one beat face.
3, no. Had to, oh yeah, alright. Okay, so then I'm going to Rogue's Rogue's Patch is my god. You don't have any other flyers in reach, right?
No.
Okay.
No flyers, no reach.
So this is going to be so 6 or 10.
10?
10. So 6 from the god, 4 from the flyer.
Alright.
So I will gain 10. Spend this mana only to cast spell until end of turn. I don't lose it. So as combination of any color. So I'll do 5 and 5. So
5 green, 5 red.
Yeah. So I'll do my god first. So 6. So 1, 2, Dragon Tempest, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
There you go. There's a creature in a land. Not what you wanted, but
No. Prosper, Innkeeper, and Force. So I'll create a treasure token.
Does the land come in tap?
No. Okay.
Dom will get it.
So I'm gonna sacrifice 1, 2, and 3 to cast Vengeful Ancestor. Then I'll go with your commander. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll take 6 damage. And then I'll do 4. So I'll do 9. I'll cast Earth Cult Elemental. Whenever it enters, I roll a d20, and then we'll see what happens. 11. So each opponent sacrifices a permanent, but I gain another Spirit Dragon and the remaining damage against 7 to your face.
Yep. And then GG's.
Yay!
I only had one back left.
Yeah.
And my next card would have been
That was fun.
Scarab Side. And then my Hydra. Yeah.
Will be
Take a look at the next video.
Still
Have fun.
my board
Or
looks
check out
so-
some of our other videos. They're fun, they're great. Yeah, shit.